God says, "This message is 100% for you. Watch it. I'm not joking. I am trying one last time to talk to you. Listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not ordinary, and it is not meant for everyone. It is meant for you at this exact moment. Do not scroll away. Do not delay, because something precious is being placed before you, and if you miss it now, it may not come back in the same way again. I am speaking to your heart with urgency because I see what is ahead of you, and I know what you have been silently carrying. This is not coincidence, and this is not random. It is intentional, and it is deeply personal. I am reaching you one last time in this way because you have been close to something life-changing, yet something inside you has been holding you back. Type Amen to affirm. What I am saying to you right now is simple, but it carries weight that can shift your life if you receive it. I have been calling you in quiet ways, through small signs, through moments that felt different, but you brushed them aside thinking they were nothing. I am not angry with you, but I am serious, because time has been moving and you are standing at a turning point. This is why I am speaking clearly now, so there is no confusion, so your heart understands what your mind has been ignoring. You are not alone, and you have never been forgotten, but you must listen now with your full attention. There is something that I have prepared for you, something that has your name on it, something that cannot be given to anyone else. Yet you have been distracted, pulled in many directions, and slowly you started losing focus on what truly matters. I am calling you back, not to punish you, but to realign you with what belongs to you. If you keep walking without hearing me, you risk missing the moment that was meant to lift you. This is why this moment matters more than you realize, and why I am asking you to stay, to listen, and to receive. Share this with someone who needs it, and like this now, so this word reaches every heart that is waiting. You have felt something shifting inside you recently, even if you could not explain it. That feeling was not confusion. It was a signal. It was me trying to get your attention in a gentle way. But now, I am speaking stronger, because you are standing too close to something important to ignore it any longer. You have cried in silence, you have questioned your path, and you have wondered why things have not worked out the way you expected. I have seen every tear, every doubt, and every moment where you felt like giving up, and I have not turned away from you. Type yes to affirm. I want you to understand this clearly. You are not behind, and you are not lost. You have been protected from things you did not even know were harmful to you, and delays have been part of your protection, not your punishment. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection, and what you thought was loss was actually me removing what could not stay in your life. This is why I am speaking to you now, so you can finally see that your story is not broken, it is being shaped, and the next step depends on whether you choose to listen or turn away again. There is a reason you keep feeling like there is more for you, because there is. That feeling has not left you because it is truth, and truth does not fade no matter how much you try to ignore it. I placed that desire inside you for a reason, and it is connected to what is coming next. But you must trust me in a deeper way than before, not just when things are easy, but also when things feel uncertain. Trust is not just words, it is a decision. And today I am asking you to make that decision fully. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant to stay on your shoulders this long. You tried to be strong. You tried to handle everything on your own, and slowly it started to wear you down. I never asked you to do life alone, and I never left you to struggle without help. But you closed your heart in certain places, thinking it was safer that way. Now I am asking you to open it again, not to the world, but to me, so I can begin to restore what has been heavy inside you. There is still time, but not in the way you think. Time is not just about minutes and hours. It is about moments that carry opportunity, and this is one of those moments. You are being given a chance to shift your direction, to receive clarity, and to step into something that has been waiting for you. Do not take this lightly, because not every moment carries this kind of weight. What you do after hearing this will determine how things unfold next in your life. I am not here to scare you. I am here to wake you up. You are stronger than you think, but you have been underestimating yourself for too long. You are capable of more, but you have been settling for less because of fear and doubt. I see who you truly are, and I see what you can become if you choose to walk with me instead of away from me. This is why I am speaking clearly now, because I want you to rise, not remain where you are. Do not ignore this feeling in your heart right now, because it is real and it is not coming from your imagination. It is a pull toward something better, something greater, something that has been prepared with care and purpose. You have been chosen to receive this, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to grow. And growth always begins with listening, with trusting, and with taking a step forward even when you cannot see everything clearly yet. You may feel tired, and at times you may feel like nothing is changing, but I tell you this with certainty, things have already begun to move in ways you cannot see. What feels still on the surface is shifting underneath, preparing a path that will soon become clear. Type 777 to receive blessings. What if a simple 7-second brain ritual could wipe away your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document reveals a short technique that is now helping everyday people move out of debt and attract wealth. Tested by 4 major neuroscience labs, this easy practice done at home is turning financial struggles into improved lifestyles. People are buying homes, cars, and enjoying travel. But this information could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You have been in a season where answers seemed distant and clarity felt just out of reach. You tried to make sense of things with your own understanding, but every time you thought you had it figured out, something changed again. That was not to confuse you. It was to teach you to rely on me instead of your own limited view. I see beyond what you see, and I know how each piece fits together even when it feels scattered to you. This is why I have been guiding you quietly, even when you felt like you were walking alone. There were moments when you questioned if I was even listening to you. You spoke in your heart, sometimes without words, hoping that I would hear you in your silence. I heard every single one of those moments, even the ones you thought were too small to matter. Nothing you carry is too small for me, and nothing you feel goes unnoticed. I have been closer to you than you realize, even in the times when you felt distant from everything. Right now, I want you to release something that has been weighing on you. It could be fear, it could be regret, or it could be something you have been holding on to for far too long. That weight has been slowing you down, not because you are weak, but because it was never meant to stay with you. I am asking you to let it go, not all at once, but step by step, with trust that I will carry what you cannot. You do not have to keep holding everything together on your own. You are stepping into a moment where your choices will begin to shape a new direction. This is not about perfection, it is about willingness. If you are willing to listen, willing to trust, and willing to move forward even with uncertainty, you will begin to see things align in ways you did not expect. Doors that seemed closed will start to open, and paths that looked unclear will become steady. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to stay connected to me as you walk forward. Type 222 if you trust God. There is something powerful about the fact that you are still listening right now. It shows that you have not given up, even if part of you felt like doing so before. That strength inside you is not accidental. It is something I placed within you long ago. You have faced things that others could not see, and you kept going even when it was difficult. That resilience is part of what will carry you into what is coming next. I want you to understand that you are not late. You may feel like others are ahead of you, like time has passed you by, or like you missed opportunities. But your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's, and your timing is not behind. Everything you have gone through has been preparing you in ways that will make sense soon. What looks like delay is often preparation, and what feels like waiting is often growth happening quietly. There is a shift happening within you, even now as you listen. It may be small, but it is real, and it is important. That shift is the beginning of something new, something that will grow if you continue to nurture it. Do not ignore it or dismiss it, because it is leading you towards something meaningful. Sometimes the biggest changes begin in the smallest moments, and this is one of those moments. I see the areas in your life where you feel uncertain. I see where you have been questioning your worth, your direction, and your purpose. Let me remind you that your worth has never been based on what you achieve or what others think of you. Your worth comes from who you are, and who you are has always been valuable. You do not need to prove yourself to receive what I have for you. You only need to remain open and willing. You are not defined by your past, and you are not limited by your mistakes. Those moments were part of your journey, but they do not determine your future. I have already seen beyond them, and I am calling you forward, not backward. If you keep looking at where you fell, you will miss where you are meant to rise. This is why I am asking you to lift your focus and begin to see what is ahead instead of what is behind. There is something waiting for you that will require your attention, your courage, and your faith. It may not look exactly the way you imagined, but it will be exactly what you need. When that moment comes, do not hesitate or doubt yourself. Remember this conversation, remember this feeling, and remember that you were prepared for it even before you realized it. You are not stepping into the unknown alone. You are stepping into something that has already been seen and guided. Even if you cannot see the full picture yet, I am asking you to trust the direction you are being pulled toward. You are not being led into uncertainty without reason. You are being led into something prepared with intention. Type 555 if you trust in Jesus. There have been moments where you felt like stepping back, like it would be easier to stay where you are instead of moving forward. That feeling came from fear, not from truth. Fear always tries to keep you still, to make you believe that nothing better is waiting ahead. But I am telling you now that what is ahead of you holds more peace, more clarity, and more purpose than where you have been. You are not meant to stay in the same place, repeating the same patterns, carrying the same weight. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual could turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A study connected to a CIA leak introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it trains the mind to draw money toward you. People who once struggled financially are now living their dream lifestyles with luxury homes, vehicles, and travel. But this information might not remain online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. You have grown in ways you do not even recognize yet. The challenges you faced have shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you for what is next. You may not have noticed the change because it happens slowly, but it is there within you. You are not the same person you were before, and that is something to be grateful for. Growth is not always comfortable, but it is always meaningful when you allow it to continue. There is something important I want you to understand right now. Not everything that left your life was a loss. Some things had to be removed so that you could move forward without being held back. You held on to certain things because they felt familiar, even when they were not right for you. I stepped in quietly and created distance, even when you did not understand why it was happening. That distance was protection, not punishment. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You have been searching for certainty, wanting clear signs and definite answers before taking a step. But certainty does not always come before movement. Sometimes it follows it. When you choose to trust and take a step forward, that is when clarity begins to grow. I am not asking you to walk blindly. I am asking you to walk with me. And when you walk with me, you are never truly lost, even if the path is not fully visible yet. There is a moment approaching in your life where you will be asked to choose. It may seem like a small decision at first, but it will carry more weight than you realize. In that moment, listen to the quiet voice within you, not the loud noise around you. That quiet voice is where I speak most clearly. If you follow it, you will move toward what is right for you, even if it does not make sense immediately. You have been carrying questions about your future, wondering where things are heading and what is waiting for you. I see those questions, and I understand the desire for answers. But not every answer is meant to come all at once. Some answers unfold over time as you continue walking and trusting. This is how your journey is meant to develop, step by step, moment by moment. There is something else I want you to release right now. It is the pressure you have been placing on yourself to have everything figured out. You have been trying to control every detail, thinking that if you just plan enough, you can avoid uncertainty. But control does not bring peace. Trust does. When you release that pressure, you create space for something better to enter your life. You allow me to guide you in ways that you could not guide yourself. You are not alone in this process, even if it feels that way sometimes. I am present in every step you take, in every thought you have, and in every moment where you pause and reflect. You may not always feel my presence strongly, but that does not mean it is not there. My presence does not depend on your feelings, it remains constant. And as you continue to listen, you will begin to recognize it more clearly. There is a new level of peace that is waiting for you, but it requires you to let go of what has been troubling your mind. You have been holding on to worries that have been draining your energy and clouding your thoughts. Those worries are not helping you, they are only slowing you down. When you release them, you begin to see things differently. You begin to notice opportunities and solutions that were always there but hidden behind your stress. You are stronger than you think, and you are more capable than you realize. You have already overcome things that once felt impossible. That strength did not come from nowhere. It was built through every experience you went through. And that same strength will carry you through what is ahead. You do not need to doubt yourself anymore, because you have already proven that you can endure and move forward. There are moments when you feel like nothing is changing, but I want you to understand that progress is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet, steady, and hidden beneath the surface, shaping your life in ways you cannot yet measure. Do not let silence make you think that nothing is happening. I am working in places you cannot see, aligning things that will soon begin to reveal themselves. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You have been carrying a quiet question in your heart about whether things will truly turn around for you. That question has stayed with you because you have experienced disappointment before. You hoped for something, and when it did not happen the way you expected, it left a mark inside you. I understand that feeling, and I have not ignored it. But I want you to know that what is coming is not built on past disappointment. It is built on what has been prepared for you now. There is a difference between what you imagined and what is meant for you. What you imagined was based on what you could see at the time, but what is meant for you goes beyond that. I see further than you do, and I know what will truly bring you peace and stability. This is why some things did not work out the way you wanted. It was not to take something away from you, it was to guide you toward something better. You are entering a moment where your perspective will begin to shift. Things that once confused you will start to make sense, and connections that were unclear will become visible. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will come steadily as you continue to listen and trust. Do not rush this process, because it is unfolding in the right way for you. Each step you take now is building something that will last. Type 333 if you believe. What secret did the CIA try to keep hidden about your brain and money? A 7-second ritual that activates wealth-attracting brainwaves instantly. People are using it at home and seeing results in just weeks. Clear debts, unexpected income, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it works by triggering an ancient part of your brain linked to abundance. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone forever. There is something within you that has been waiting to be expressed. It is a part of you that you have kept quiet, either because you were unsure or because you were afraid of how it would be received. But that part of you is important, and it has a purpose. You are not meant to hide who you are. You are meant to grow into it. I am asking you to stop holding back and begin to allow that part of you to come forward. You may not feel ready, and that is okay. Readiness does not always come before action. Sometimes it comes after you begin. If you wait until everything feels perfect, you may stay in the same place longer than you need to. I am encouraging you to take small steps, even if they feel uncertain. Each step will bring you closer to confidence, and each moment of movement will build your trust in yourself. You have also been holding on to certain thoughts that have been limiting how you see yourself. These thoughts have been repeating in your mind, slowly shaping how you feel about your abilities and your future. But those thoughts are not truth. They are only patterns that formed over time. You have the power to change them, and I am here to help you do that. When you begin to see yourself differently, everything around you begins to change as well. There is a shift in your environment that is beginning to take place. It may not be obvious yet, but it is real. People, situations, and opportunities are slowly aligning in a way that will support your next step. This is not accidental, it is intentional. I am placing things around you that will help you grow, learn, and move forward with strength. You have been wondering if you are truly on the right path. That question has come to your mind more than once, especially during moments of doubt. I want you to know that you are not as far from the right path as you think. You may need to adjust certain things, but you are not starting from nothing. You have already taken steps that matter, and those steps have brought you closer to where you need to be. There is also something you need to release in your relationships. It could be a feeling of resentment, disappointment, or even guilt. Holding on to these feelings has been weighing on your heart and affecting how you move forward. I am asking you to begin letting go, not because what happened did not matter, but because you deserve peace. When you release what has been heavy, you create space for something healthier to enter your life. You are not meant to carry emotional weight that keeps you stuck. You are meant to move freely, with a heart that is not burdened by the past. This does not mean you forget everything. It means you choose not to let it control you anymore. That choice will bring you a sense of lightness that you have not felt in a long time. As you continue on this path, you will start to notice changes within yourself. You will feel more calm, more focused, and more aware of what truly matters. These changes will not happen all at once, but they will build over time. Trust this process, because it is leading you towards something meaningful. You are not being guided without purpose. Every step is part of something greater. There is still a part of you that is open, that is searching, that is willing to receive something greater. I am speaking directly to that part right now, because it is the part that will lead you forward. Do not ignore it, because it carries the truth you have been needing. Type 1111 if you believe. There have been moments when you felt like giving up quietly, without telling anyone. You kept going on the outside, but inside you were tired, questioning if things would ever truly change. I saw those moments clearly, even when no one else did. I saw the strength it took for you to keep moving, even when you felt like stopping. That strength is not something small. It is something that will carry you into what is ahead. You have been standing between what was and what will be. This space can feel uncomfortable because it is not familiar and it is not fully clear yet. But this space is important because it is where transformation happens. You are leaving behind old patterns, old thoughts, and old ways of seeing yourself. At the same time, you are stepping into something new, something that will require you to trust in a deeper way. There is something I want you to notice about your life right now. Certain things no longer feel right the way they used to. Situations that you once accepted without question now feel different to you. This is not confusion. This is growth. When you grow, your awareness changes and you begin to see things in a new light. That is what is happening within you right now. Type 444 if you trust the process. You have been holding on to a version of yourself that you are slowly outgrowing. That version served you at one time, but it is no longer where you are meant to stay. Letting go of it can feel uncomfortable because it is familiar, but staying there will keep you from stepping into who you are becoming. I am guiding you to release what no longer fits so you can fully step into what is meant for you. What if your entire financial life could change in just 7 seconds? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a brain ritual that's doing exactly that. People are using it daily and reporting debt disappearing, new income, and luxury upgrades. Scientists say it taps into an ancient brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. More and more people believe the results feel almost divine. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a shift happening in the way you think. You are starting to question things you once believed, and you are beginning to look at your life from a different perspective. This shift is important because it is helping you break free from limitations that have been holding you back. You are not meant to stay in the same mindset forever. Growth requires change, and change requires openness. You may feel uncertain about what comes next, and that is natural. When you are moving into something new, It is normal not to have all the answers. But uncertainty does not mean you are on the wrong path. It simply means you are in a place where new things are beginning to form. Trust that what is forming is aligned with what you need. There is something within you that is becoming stronger with each step you take. It is your inner strength, your ability to keep going, your willingness to believe even when things are not clear. This strength will become more noticeable as you continue forward. You will begin to trust yourself more, and you will feel more steady in your decisions. That is part of the growth you are experiencing. You have also been learning how to listen differently, not just to the noise around you, but to the quiet voice within you. That voice has been guiding you, even when you did not fully understand it. The more you listen to it, the clearer it becomes. And the clearer it becomes, the more confident you will feel in the direction you are taking. There is a moment ahead where you will look back and realize how much you have changed. You will see that the struggles you faced were shaping you, not breaking you. You will understand why certain things happened the way they did, and you will feel a sense of peace, knowing that everything led you to where you are meant to be. You are not walking this path alone. I am with you in every step, even when you do not feel it strongly. My presence is steady, even when your emotions are not. I am guiding you in ways that you cannot always see, but you can trust that the guidance is there. You are being led with care, with purpose, and with intention. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice that things start to align more clearly. Opportunities will appear, connections will make sense, and your path will feel more stable. This does not mean everything will be perfect, but it means you will feel more confident in where you are going. That confidence will come from the trust you are building right now. Stay with me, because there is still more that needs to be revealed to you. What you are hearing now is only part of the journey. There are deeper insights and clearer moments ahead that will help you understand everything more fully. Do not turn away now, because you are moving closer to something that will bring clarity, peace, and direction into your life. You can feel that there is truth here, something steady that does not fade the way everything else seems to. I am speaking to that awareness growing within you, because it is guiding you toward what you need. Do not silence it now, because it is becoming stronger for a purpose. Type 888 if you feel chosen. There have been times when you doubted your own path because it did not look like what you expected. You compared your journey to others and wondered if you were falling behind or missing something important. That comparison has been a source of pressure, but it was never meant to guide you. Your life has its own direction, its own timing, and its own meaning that cannot be measured by someone else's progress. When you release comparison, you begin to see your path more clearly. You have also been learning how to stand on your own in a deeper way. There were moments when you relied heavily on others for validation, for reassurance, and for direction. But slowly those sources began to shift, and you were left with yourself more than before. That was not to isolate you, it was to strengthen you. It was to help you discover that your foundation must come from within, not from the changing opinions around you. There is a quiet confidence that is beginning to form inside you. It may not feel strong yet, but it is there, and it is growing. This confidence is not based on what you have achieved, but on what you are becoming. It is steady, not loud, and it will support you in ways that external validation never could. As you continue forward, this confidence will begin to guide your decisions and shape your actions. Type 666 if you are ready for change. You have been holding on to certain fears that have kept you from stepping fully into your potential. These fears have been telling you that you are not ready, that you might fail, or that things might not work out. But those fears are not truth. They are only reflections of past experiences. You are not the same person you were before, and you are not bound by those past moments. It is time to stop letting fear decide your direction. Can a 7-second ritual really wipe out debt and attract unlimited wealth? Thousands say it already has. This CIA-leaked brain ritual is helping ordinary people turn financial struggle into real abundance. People are doing it at home and watching money flow into their lives like water. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, it activates powerful wealth-attracting brainwaves instantly. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something important that is beginning to unfold in your life. It may not be fully visible yet, but you can feel its presence. It is a shift, a movement towards something that aligns with who you are becoming. This shift will require you to trust yourself more than you have before. It will ask you to take steps that feel new, but those steps will lead you to growth. You are also learning how to let go of control in a healthier way. You have been trying to manage every detail, thinking that control would protect you from uncertainty. But control has only created tension and limited your ability to move freely. When you begin to release that control, you allow space for something better to take shape. You begin to experience a sense of peace that does not depend on everything going perfectly. There are people and situations around you that are also changing. Some connections may feel stronger, while others may feel distant. This is part of your growth, not something to fear. As you change, your environment also shifts to match where you are going. Not everything is meant to stay, and not everything is meant to leave, but everything is part of your journey. You have been searching for a sense of direction, wanting to feel sure about where you are heading. That sense of direction is beginning to form, even if it is not fully clear yet. It will not come as one sudden answer, but as a series of moments that guide you step by step. Pay attention to those moments, because they are leading you forward. You do not need to rush. You only need to stay present. There is also a deeper sense of peace that is becoming available to you. It is not the kind of peace that comes from everything being perfect, but the kind that comes from trusting the process. This peace will help you remain steady even when things feel uncertain. It will allow you to move forward without being overwhelmed by every small change. As you continue to listen, this peace will grow stronger within you. You are not alone in any of this, even if it feels that way at times. I am present in every step you take, guiding you in ways that you may not always recognize immediately. My presence is not dependent on how you feel. It is constant. As you continue to trust, you will begin to notice it more clearly. You will feel supported in ways that bring you comfort and strength. There is still more that needs to unfold for you, and you are moving closer to it with each moment. What you are experiencing now is only part of a larger picture. There are insights, opportunities, and changes that are still ahead. Stay open to them, because they will help you understand everything more fully. Stay with me, because I am not finished speaking to you. What is ahead will bring clarity in a way that you have been waiting for. You are not at the end of your journey. You are in the middle of something that is still growing. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep moving forward, because what is coming will bring a deeper sense of purpose into your life. There have been times when you felt like your life was standing still while everything around you kept moving. You watched others move ahead, reach goals, and find direction while you felt like you were waiting without answers. That waiting has not been empty, even if it felt that way. It has been a time of quiet preparation, shaping your thoughts, strengthening your patience, and building something within you that will support what is coming next. What feels like stillness has been movement in a form you could not see. You have also been carrying a quiet frustration, wondering why things did not happen sooner. You replayed moments in your mind, thinking about what you could have done differently. That kind of thinking has been holding you in the past, keeping your focus on what cannot be changed. I am asking you to release that now, because your future is not built on what you regret. It is built on what you choose to do from this moment forward. There is a shift happening in the way you see time itself. You are beginning to understand that everything does not need to happen immediately to be meaningful. Some things need space, patience, and growth before they can fully take shape. This understanding will bring you a sense of calm that you have not felt before. It will allow you to move forward without the constant pressure of needing everything to happen quickly. Type 111 if you believe in new beginnings. You are entering a phase where your decisions will begin to carry more clarity. Things that once felt confusing will start to make more sense, not because everything has changed, but because your perspective has. You are learning how to see beyond surface-level situations and understand deeper meanings. This awareness will guide you in making choices that align with who you are becoming. It will help you move with intention instead of reacting out of uncertainty. There is something within you that has been waiting for permission to move forward. You have been holding back, waiting for a sign, waiting for confirmation, waiting for the right moment. This is that moment. You do not need to wait any longer to begin taking steps toward what you feel called to do. Even if those steps are small, they matter, and they will lead you to something greater. What is the real story behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that helps ordinary people eliminate debt and attract major wealth. With support from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method practiced at home is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality, but the government may remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You have also been learning how to trust yourself again. There were times when you doubted your own judgment, when you questioned your ability to make the right choices. That doubt came from past experiences, but it does not define who you are now. You are growing into a version of yourself that is more aware, more grounded, and more capable. Trusting yourself is part of that growth, and it will become easier as you continue forward. There is a sense of direction that is beginning to form, even if it is not fully clear yet. You may feel it as a quiet pull, a subtle sense of knowing that you are moving towards something meaningful. That feeling is important, because it is guiding you in a way that goes beyond logic. Follow it, even when it does not make complete sense, because it is leading you toward what is right for you. You are also being asked to let go of certain expectations that have been limiting your view. You had an idea of how things should look, how they should happen, and when they should come together. But those expectations have been creating resistance, making it harder for you to see what is actually unfolding. When you release them, you allow yourself to experience what is real, not just what you imagined. There is something powerful about the way you are changing right now. It may not be obvious to others, but it is real within you. You are becoming more aware of your thoughts, your actions, and your direction. This awareness is the foundation for everything that comes next. It will help you make choices that align with your growth and lead you towards something meaningful. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels quiet and personal. I am present in every step you take, guiding you in ways that you may not always recognize immediately. My presence is steady, and it does not leave you, even in moments when you feel uncertain. As you continue to listen, you will begin to feel that presence more clearly, and it will bring you a sense of comfort and strength. There is still more that needs to unfold, and you are moving closer to it with each moment. What you are experiencing now is only part of a larger journey that is still developing. There are insights, opportunities, and moments of clarity that are still ahead. Stay open to them, because they will help you understand everything more deeply. You are still here with me, and I want you to feel the meaning of that in your heart. It means you did not walk away from this moment, even when you could have. It means there is still something inside you that is ready to receive truth, ready to change, and ready to move forward. I am speaking to that part of you now, the part that has been waiting for clarity. Do not turn away, because what you are hearing is meant to reach you at the right time. Type 1313 to affirm your faith. There have been times when you felt like your efforts were not leading anywhere. You kept trying, kept hoping, but the results did not come the way you expected. That feeling created doubt, making you question whether it was worth continuing. I saw those moments, and I understood the weight you were carrying. But I want you to know that your efforts were not wasted. They were building something that is now beginning to take shape. You have been in a season where things were being prepared quietly. It did not look like progress, but it was. It did not feel like movement, but it was. Every experience you went through added something to your understanding, your strength, and your ability to move forward. Nothing was empty, and nothing was meaningless, even if it felt that way at times. There is something changing in the way you see your life now. You are starting to realize that not everything happens in the way you expect, but that does not mean it is wrong. This realization is important because it helps you release the need for everything to follow a specific plan. When you let go of that need, you create space for something better to come into your life. Type 1414 if you are ready to receive. You have also been learning how to trust the process more deeply. At first, it was difficult because you wanted clear answers and immediate results. But over time, you have started to see that trust is built through experience, not just understanding. Each step you have taken has brought you closer to a place where you can trust without needing constant confirmation. That is growth, and it is something to recognize within yourself. There is a moment ahead where you will begin to see the results of what has been building. It may not come all at once, but it will come in a way that feels steady and real. When that moment arrives, you will understand why things had to happen the way they did. You will see the connection between your past experiences and your present situation. That understanding will bring you a sense of peace. You have been holding on to certain fears that have been limiting your movement. These fears have been telling you that it is safer to stay where you are. But safety is not always the same as growth. Sometimes, growth requires you to step into something new, something unfamiliar. I am asking you to move beyond those fears, not by ignoring them, but by choosing not to let them control your actions. There is also a shift happening in your confidence. You are starting to believe in yourself more, even if it is only in small ways right now. That belief is important because it will grow as you continue to take steps forward. Confidence is not something that appears all at once, it is something that builds over time. Each decision you make will strengthen it, and each step you take will make it more solid. Why is the government supposedly trying to keep this 7-second brain ritual hidden? A major CIA leak has revealed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people eliminate debt and welcome wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method done at home is turning financial struggles into better lives. People are now getting homes, vehicles, and vacations, but this secret could disappear at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You are beginning to understand that your journey is not meant to be compared to anyone else's. Your path is unique, and it carries its own meaning. When you stop comparing, you allow yourself to focus on what truly matters for you. That focus will help you move forward with clarity and purpose. It will help you make choices that align with who you are becoming. There is something within you that is becoming more steady. It is your sense of direction, your understanding of what matters, and your ability to move forward with intention. This steadiness will support you as you continue your journey. It will help you remain grounded even when things around you change. And it will guide you toward what is right for you. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every step you take, even when it feels quiet and uncertain. My presence does not depend on your circumstances. It remains constant. As you continue to listen, you will begin to feel that presence more clearly. It will bring you a sense of comfort and reassurance that you have been needing. There is still more that needs to unfold, and you are moving closer to it with each moment. What you are experiencing now is only part of a larger journey that is still developing. There are insights, opportunities, and moments of clarity that are still ahead. Stay open to them, because they will help you understand everything more deeply. You have come through moments that tested you in ways you did not expect. There were times when you felt stretched beyond your limits, when you wondered how much more you could carry. Yet you are still here, still moving, still searching for something greater. That is not weakness. That is strength that has been built through experience. And that strength is now ready to support what is coming next. There is something important I want you to understand at this stage. You are no longer where you used to be, even if your surroundings look similar. Change has already taken place within you, shaping your thoughts and your awareness. You are seeing things differently now, even if you cannot fully explain it. That shift is preparing you for what is ahead. Type 1616 if you are ready for your next step. You have been holding on to the idea that you need everything to be perfect before you move forward. That belief has been slowing you down more than you realize. Perfection is not required for progress, and waiting for it will keep you in the same place. I am asking you to release that idea and allow yourself to move forward as you are. Growth happens through movement, not waiting. There is a moment approaching where you will feel a clear sense of direction. It may come quietly, without any dramatic sign, but it will be steady and undeniable. When that moment comes, trust it. Do not question it too much or try to overanalyze it. Sometimes the clearest guidance comes in simple ways, and it is meant to be followed, not complicated. You are also learning how to trust the timing of your life. This has not been easy for you because you wanted things to happen sooner. But now you are beginning to see that timing plays a role in everything. If things had happened earlier, you may not have been ready to receive them fully. Now you are becoming ready, and that readiness is what will allow things to unfold in the right way. There is something within you that is becoming more grounded. It is your sense of self, your understanding of what matters, and your ability to stay steady even when things feel uncertain. This grounding will help you move forward without being easily shaken. It will allow you to make decisions with confidence instead of hesitation, and it will support you as you step into what is next. You have also been learning how to let go of the need for constant reassurance. In the past, you may have looked for confirmation from others before making a decision. But now you are beginning to trust your own sense of direction. This is an important shift because it allows you to move forward without depending on external validation. It helps you become more independent in your journey. There is a sense of clarity that is beginning to form within you. It may not be complete yet, but it is growing. You are starting to understand what you want, what you need, and what no longer fits in your life. This clarity will guide your actions and help you make choices that align with your growth. It will become stronger as you continue to listen and trust. You are not alone in any of this, even when it feels like a personal journey. I am with you in every step you take, guiding you in ways that you may not always recognize immediately. My presence is constant, and it does not leave you. As you continue to move forward, you will begin to feel that presence more clearly. It will bring you a sense of peace that you have been searching for. There is still more that needs to unfold, and you are moving closer to it with each moment. What you are experiencing now is only part of a larger journey. There are opportunities, insights, and moments of understanding that are still ahead. Stay open to them, because they will help you see everything more clearly. Stay with me, because I am not finished speaking to you. What is ahead will bring a deeper sense of clarity and direction into your life. You are not at the end, you are in the middle of something that is still growing. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep moving forward, because what is coming will help you step fully into what you are meant to become. Do you know why people everywhere are suddenly talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique that allegedly leaked from the CIA is reportedly changing lives across the globe. Supported by neuroscience, this short, 7-second practice is helping everyday people attract money, freedom, and luxury into their lives. If you are seeing this right now, you are lucky because the page might disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it gets removed. You have walked through every word with patience, and I see how your heart has stayed open even when your mind has tried to question what you feel. This is where something deeper begins to settle inside you, something that cannot be shaken easily. You are not just hearing anymore, you are beginning to understand. That understanding is not coming from logic alone. It is coming from a place within you that recognizes truth when it is spoken. Hold on to that feeling, because it is guiding you in a way that will become clearer with time. Type 1717 if you are ready to receive what is yours. There have been times when you felt like you were standing at a distance from your own life. You moved through your days, but something inside you felt disconnected, like you were waiting for something to change. That feeling did not come without reason. It was a sign that something within you was ready for more. You were not meant to stay in a place where you felt limited or unfulfilled. That sense of distance was pushing you to seek something deeper. You are now beginning to step out of that space slowly. It may not feel dramatic, and it may not be obvious to others, but it is real within you. You are becoming more aware of your thoughts, your actions, and your direction. This awareness is what will guide you forward in a more intentional way. It will help you make choices that reflect who you are becoming, not who you used to be. Type 1818 if you are stepping into your purpose. You have also been learning how to listen in a different way, not just to the noise around you, but to the quiet voice that speaks within you. That voice has been there for a long time, but now you are beginning to notice it more clearly. It is not loud, and it does not force you, but it is steady and consistent. The more you listen to it, the more it will guide you in the right direction. There is something within you that has been waiting for the right moment to move forward. You have been holding back, not because you lack ability, but because you were unsure of the timing. That moment is beginning to arrive now. It may not feel like a perfect moment, but it is the right one for you. When you take that step, you will begin to see how things start to align. You have also been carrying a quiet fear about whether things will work out. That fear has been shaped by past experiences, by moments when things did not go as planned. But you are not in the same place anymore, and your future is not tied to your past. I am asking you to release that fear little by little, so it does not control your next step. When you move forward without letting fear lead you, you open the door to something better. There is a sense of stability that is beginning to grow within you. It is not based on your surroundings, but on your inner state. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more steady in the way you approach things. This stability will support you as you move forward, helping you remain calm even when things around you shift. It will give you the strength to continue without feeling overwhelmed. You are also learning how to trust the process in a deeper way. You are beginning to understand that not everything needs to be clear for you to move forward. Sometimes clarity comes after you take a step, not before.